Toledo presents E3 coverage. Hosts Danny Pena, Parris Lilly, and Peter Toledo are direct from the convention center floor.
Hello, Parris, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Here, man. Continue the E3 stuff, man. This is like day 3?
Technically, this is day 2.
Yes.
Yeah,
man. But my voice is like out of it, man. I've been talking to a lot of people and a lot of interviews, man. Especially today. Today's going to be a big one because first interview and also presentation today is Cyberpunk 2077, man.
Oh yeah, you know I'm excited about that, man. Because look, God willing, I will be seeing it tomorrow night. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, you hear? I'm here recording, and you hear Pete like, "What the Pete? I'm recording." I'm just saying. You want me to leave it? Do you want me to leave that sound? Okay, Pete doesn't care.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, let me say this from the outside looking in yesterday, since obviously I wasn't there. It seems like the game that everyone is very intrigued with outside of Cyberpunk, but is Watch Dogs. A lot of online, a lot of positive buzz about Watch Dogs and Doom Eternal.
Yes,
those are the two games that I keep seeing a lot about.
Dying Light 2 also is another one that everybody's talking about. I don't know if it's online because I haven't been browsing the web at all. But Parris, that presentation of Dying Light 2, I was very impressed. I was like, wow, this is good. I really want to check this out. So that's awesome. So let me say this, since my time is limited here, I got to run in and go do work stuff. So I want to tell my little story from me being there. The first couple of days over the weekend. So. I went to the Ubisoft, the pro gamer, for people of color, right? For black gamers, right? They did that thing, Ubisoft. Mm-hmm. I even heard a little bit Khalif was talking about as well. So, I went to that, and I tell you, it clicked with me, and it was probably one of the most humbling experiences I've ever had. So between that event and another event I went to, which I won't talk about publicly, who was there, I walk in and it was like so many people knew who I was, knew who GTR was, and they just like knew like the episodes, like stuff that we talk about, things we talk about on Twitter, and it was crazy because I'm like, really? And here's the biggest one of all. So I'm at this event, which shout out to Esco Blades, Ubisoft, and all that for putting it on. It was so awesome being in that space with other people of color, and it was just a comfortable setting. It wasn't about gaming. We were just talking and having a good time. It was great. So I'm in there talking to this one gentleman, and we're having this conversation, and Sterling and those guys. So we're all sitting there talking, and we're just getting into different stuff. And I'm talking to this guy, and he knew me already. He was like, "Oh, your parents are," and I was tripping. I'm like, "How does this guy know me? Who the frick is this guy?" Talking. All of a sudden, I find out it's N-Guy Kroll. Oh yeah, I was talking to. I spoke to him last night during the Michael Pachter party last night.
Yeah, because he cut his dread, so I didn't realize it at first. I'm like, oh my god, I felt so dumb that I didn't realize who he was. One of the most deep conversations I've had in years. We talked at least 30 minutes, probably 45 minutes. It was crazy, and we were just talking about the industry, his early days in the career, because he's seen it all. Right. Yeah. And just his whole experience in there, it was just one of the best conversations I've had. But, it was just mad humbling the past few days being at E3. And, we're the old dudes now. And to see all these young cats coming up who knew who we were and respected all the work that we did. Because trust me, anytime someone was like, "Oh, you're Parris," next thing out of their mouth, Gamer Tag Radio, Danny, Godfrey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like, there was that level of respect there and it was crazy, man. It was crazy. And not just people who are like, listen to the show as just like gamers or whatever. It was like other like developers and people like these public, like, trust me, some of the people that I got to talk to the past couple of days, I was tripping. I'm like, wait, you know me? Huh? Yep. How do you know me?
Yeah, it's a small world, man. It's a very small world. Man. And I'm excited for
for what's going to happen even after E3, because a lot of connections, a lot of people really want to sit down and talk to us to, do some cool stuff in the future. So, I'm happy about that. Very, very happy.
Yeah, me too, man. Like I said, again, just going back to the Cyberpunk thing really quick. I know you're going to go see it today.
Yeah, it's my first appointment.
I don't want you to tell me. I don't want you to tell me in advance of like little details and stuff. But you got to hit me up and at least give me the thumbs up on what it is. And
I have a story. Go ahead. I have a story about. Okay. So yesterday, one of the first things I wanted to do was go to the CD Projekt Red meeting room and like, who can I talk to about The Witcher 3 Nintendo Switch?
Yes.
The response was, we're not focused on that right now. Our focus is 100% Cyberpunk. Are you excited for the game for The Witcher, the Switch? I go, yeah, hell yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, that's good to know. That's it. That was the talk. So yeah, no interviews, nothing, no play, no hands-on demo, nothing. Just get ready. It's going to be on the Switch. That's the only thing that I could say about it. So just want to say that very quick. I'm still like, how in the world they figured that out? But hopefully we'll find out once it comes out in September.
Well, I saw Marcin from CD Projekt Red. He tweeted out this morning him playing it on the Switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He has a picture of him playing it on the Switch. So he literally has a version of it at the show right now on the Switch. So that was cool. But yeah, man, I mean, obviously go to that thing, enjoy it. Hey, just, you talk to everybody at PR. Look, I'm coming Thursday. I got to see that game. Right. I have to see that game. I cannot freaking wait.
Now, last thing, Parris, you were telling me you were listening to Major Nelson's interview. Your thoughts about?
I'm not 100% done. I'm almost at the end, but it's really good. It was really, really good because you weren't talking to Major Nelson. You were talking to Larry Hurt, and that's what the cool thing about it was. I mean, he was just being himself. He was kind of got into more of his little bit of his personal life. Things like that, and just the memories of him at the early days of Xbox to where it is now, and then just talking about how his background in radio and how he translated that into the podcast, and he can't do it as much now as he used to because everything's going to video. And I love that he dropped in the fact that remember, podcast was the big thing, and then there was kind of that lull for a while because everyone has to do video, but now you see podcasting is coming back, and it's coming back in a big way because there's something about having that setting of the voice where you're not just doing quick little 10-minute thing on a video where you're having this long form conversation, 45 minutes, hour and a half, whatever it is. And you just get to talk about all these different things, and people tend to let their guard down and just be themselves when you do those long form kind of conversations like that. So that to me, that's always going to be the power of audio and podcasting, where that's when you really get those great interviews and get to know a person that way.
Yeah.
So it was really good to hear him say all that kind of stuff. And like, that's why we've always said, yeah, we can do video, stuff like that, but we're always going to do podcasts. Yep. Always. That's never going to change.
Totally agree, man. Totally agree. All right, Parris, I have to go because, my breakfast is waiting. Cyberpunk 2077.
Well, screw you, because I have to go to work and be sad.
Oh no!
No, let me say this real quick.
Yeah.
So like, because I'm doing IT audits right now, right? And literally in the middle of the audit, Danny you called me and I couldn't answer, and I was like, oh crap! Did something big happen? So I made an excuse to go outside and call you to see what was happening. Because it's like I'm dying inside not being there, but. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, man. I'll be there for a little bit tomorrow on the show floor, so I'm excited.
Yeah, well, I'll see you tomorrow for sure, man. Then.
Yeah, we'll see each other tomorrow.
All right, homie. Thanks.
All right, later, bro.
Later.
Thanks for listening to Gamertag Radio. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.